So it's winter here in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm getting ready to start winter sowing my seeds. Thought I'd do a quick video on what I'll be growing this year. I have tons of seeds, as any person who's been gardening more than 30 minutes will learn to accept as a part of the journey. I ordered more even after doing this seed haul, so I may do another one with some of the newer varieties of flowers that I found. But yeah, I just thought it might be interesting for you to see what I've got in my stash, and let me know in the comments below what you're growing this year and what you might be hoarding in your seed catalog. All right, let's get into it. So let's get started. I store all of my seeds in a 3-ring binder using baseball card holders. I've purchased most of them from Baker's Creek. I've collected some from my own garden from plants that I've grown the year before, and I've also collected some from grocery store vegetables. If they're not hybrid variety and they're organic, they can be a good source. So here I've got a basic little finger carrot, golden giant amaranth. I grew some of that last year. It did work. I winter sowed it. I got maybe 4 or 5 plants. I'm not sure how many I originally sowed, but it was really pretty. I do realize I have to be careful with that because it does spread. Aster Chinas did really great. I purchased these from Baker's Creek. They did take a second to bloom, but when they did, as you can see, they were gorgeous. Purple bok choy, this did really good, very hardy, also really beautiful, as you can see. I've got baby's breath. I grew that about 2 years ago. These seeds might still be good, I don't know, but I got a few plants from them, and I do want more fillers for my bouquets. Got red amaranth here. I don't know how well that did. I don't remember. Queen lime red zinnias. I winter sowed those, and I did learn that I prefer to direct sow zinnias. I got way better results when I direct sowed them over the winter sowing. Cress. I grew lots of this, ate very little, just forgot about it. Rocket or arugula. I grew a couple squares of that, and it did come out pretty good. The yellow squash, never have trouble growing squash, and I always overplant. I have some striped beets here. Chiagoya, I feel like is the strand. Some American flag leeks. I grew those about 2 years ago. They did okay, though I didn't harvest them correctly. I'm gonna try again this year. I have some spinach. These seeds are donated for the community garden I work in. I did not remember to grow spinach last year, and I've got both mustard and long-standing here. This is oak leaf lettuce. I grew that, it did okay. That was a Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. Seeds are from tomatobob.com. Never noticed that before. So check them out. Seeds do pretty well. Persian basil. Valerian root. Baker's Creek. I don't think this grew. I know I winter sowed it. I don't remember harvesting it at all. Try again this year. Pay attention where I put it. I've got bee balm, so lemon balm, essentially. It's a lemon balm variety, and very great for pollinators, very good for tea. I can never pronounce this right, hyssop anise. It's like that licorice flavored plant, and it's great for tea. I grew maybe like 1 plant out of tons of seeds sown, so we'll try that again this year. Got curly parsley. I have not been successful in growing parsley from seed. I have flat leaf here as well. Siam Queen basil, so another Thai or Persian style basil, which is pretty great in noodle bowls. I like to grow lots of varieties of basil, as you can see. Purple, Thai, Siam. These are some cilantro seeds, also known as coriander. These sorts of seeds, I believe you're not supposed to eat though. So I grow my cilantro and then I use the seeds from the plant to store coriander. Garden variety cucumber and also suyo cucumbers. These are really good. You have to trellis them or they look really weird. They curl up, they don't elongate. Some more cilantro seeds. Cilantro. Stop saying cilantro. I've got some red okra from Baker's Creek. This does really good. I grew okra taller than my garage one year using these seeds, so definitely. There's the Clemson Spineless, which is a more basic variety. I got this pack from Lowe's, I'm pretty sure, maybe a year or two ago. Cumin, never successfully grown. I'm in zone 6A, so I don't know why I think I can, but some pole beans and some spaghetti squash, which I always think I don't have, and I turn out to have like 3 packs, but I always buy more, and I just ordered more again. But this is from Baker's Creek. Some bush beans. I try to grow both varieties. Some more old spaghetti squash seeds that I didn't realize I had, and some more spaghetti squash seeds. See, I swear. I have some pumpkin seeds. I've never grown pumpkin. I just think it takes up so much space, but I made a dedicated patch this year. Some Mitoyo eggplant from Baker's Creek. Those turned out pretty good. Not as prolific as I thought they'd be. Some blacktail mountain watermelon. I do think I got a few of these year before last, not last year, and they were good. They were good. Some banana melon. Never grew them, but I have the seeds. Maybe I'll try it. These are crazy. They take over. They grow so many plants. Squash, orange Hubbard. Never grown those. Maybe I'll try them. Cubanelle peppers. So I did not get very many of these. I kind of wished I had because they were pretty good. Celery, never been successful growing from seed, yet I keep trying. I have some so this is the poblano pepper. I grew these from seed last year. They did okay. Never been successful with tomatillos. I'm going to keep trying though because I really love salsa verde, and that's what you make it with. I've just cheated and used green tomatoes. I've got some black Krim tomatoes. These always do pretty good. They're heirloom variety and pretty tasty, a little bit softer. If you don't like soft tomatoes, then maybe go for a big boy. These are King of the North peppers, really big peppers. Mine weren't huge, but they didn't get as much light as they should have. Basic jalapenos, I'm sure I got these from Lowe's. These are a container variety. I always grow tons of jalapenos. My husband and now my son love hot peppers, so I grow them, I pickle them. Roma tomatoes, the pack got a little wet there, but just basic Romas. Another pack of Romas. I'm pretty sure I have actually another pack of Romas. Nope, Golden Wonder peppers. So kind of a basic bell pepper. Some more Golden Wonder seeds from tomatobob.com. On to our new purchases. So I got some heavy hitter okra. That was actually a free pack. I bought some Black Beauty tomatoes. I wanted to kind of diversify my heirlooms. So some German pink tomatoes, some great white tomatoes, and some Isis candy cherry tomatoes. Ooh, that's an unfortunate name, except for the candy cherry. That sounds pretty good. I've got some fenugreek. I'm expanding my herb garden this year since I am growing teas. St. John's wort, medicinal, good for ya. Another eggplant, oops, double buy. Chamomile, Zlati land. They had really big heads, and that's the good part of the chamomile. So I actually have Weirdly, I have wild chamomile growing as weeds in my yard. I harvest some of it and it's chamomile, but I just really would rather it be growing in a garden. Some more leeks, agastache rose mint, don't know if I pronounced that right, anise hyssop, and more basil, African basil, because that was the only thing they had left. Baker's Creek was mostly sold out when I shopped, actually, but I think it'll be cool. Some salmon asters, just because the asters are so pretty and this color draws me. Some black peony poppies, hoping we'll add some purple into the garden this year. Poppies are so pretty. Balloon flowers. I believe these reseed themselves, so putting them somewhere where they can spread. And some Canterbury bell flowers. A lot of these flowers I've never grown. I'm going to give them a try this year. I'm really excited with the winter sowing method. I've had really great success with growing flowers. So purple lady bok choy, so that was a free pack, so now I've got a couple extra of those. I don't think I'll go through them all this year, but I love bok choy. Arugula, I have more than enough of this. I don't know why I bought more. This was an interesting leafy green. I'm excited to try this year. Don't know how to pronounce it. Russian red kale. I've always had great success growing kale. Wanted a different variety. Outrageous lettuce and little gem lettuce, just for some mixed salads. Lettuce is pretty hardy. Cut and come again. Southern giant curled mustard greens. I like mustard greens, especially mixing with kale and collards. So long extras. Cucumber, miniature white. They look different, so I wanted to try them. And that's it so far. So, well, not really. I just bought like 20 more seeds from Lowe's. So I'll show you guys those after I get them organized. But I am hoping to get some of these winter sown and in underlights this year. And hopefully I'll get that started this week if my kids actually wind up going to school. So hopefully this gave you some ideas of what you might want to try growing in your garden, or even just to take some time, go through your seed pack, see what worked, what didn't, what you want to try this year. It's always a good time in these winter months to take stock. So bust out those seeds in storage and get to planting. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me what you're growing in the comments. See you next time.